The German band Die Ärzte released a mini CD that ran for over 41 minutes. However, the maximum length of a mini CD is 21 minutes. How did they do it? The German band Die Ärzte released a mini CD that ran for over 41 minutes. However, the maximum length of a mini CD is 21 minutes. How did they do it?
Does it just work both sides?
Yeah, recorded on both sides. Is that it?
I feel like that would be too easy.
I feel like that's too easy. My brain went to it's got an A side and a B side.
Yeah, the maximum capacity is there's just one side.
Yeah, and also that's not really lasting 41 minutes. You can't put it in and play for 41 minutes there if you've got to flip it as well. So back when you could burn CDs at home, the maximum length of a full CD was meant to be, I think, something 76 minutes, something like that. But you could burn outside that range with some CD burners. They would let you add a few more minutes. And like it was marked as risky, it might not work, but you could move out of spec. And at some point, CD players would like reach their limit and break. Because it's like a spiral groove. It starts in the middle, it works its way out. But the mini ones, like the little 8cm CDs that you just put in the middle, I don't think it's the same thing because you can't stretch that beyond 21 to 41. That's twice as much stuff.
I have a hypothesis question. So is the time actual time or technically time? So here's where I'm going with this. Like, did they record it at too fast speed? And then if you play it slower, it is 40 minutes.
I actually really love that. It's wrong, but I really love that idea that you could adjust the play speed. That is a fun solution to that problem.
Someone, and I cannot remember who, did that for a YouTube video because YouTube works on watch time. So he deliberately, as a gag, explaining how he was doing it, uploaded the whole thing at double speed, forcing everyone to set their play speed to half to watch it. So it looked like everyone was watching it twice and it would get boosted by all the... Didn't actually work all that well, but that was the theory. It was a good theory.
So there's no special equipment and the CD was burned the same way you would normally burn a CD.
Because my hypothesis, but I think it's already been debunked, kind of following Estefannie's line of thinking, you know, maybe it makes its way to the end and then when you rewind it, it also sounds good. Like maybe it's music that sounds good played backwards.
Oh, there were some good old tricks with vinyl that used to work. Sorry, we've reached my niche subject, which is weird recording formats and things you can do with hacking. Like, there used to be vinyl records that did that. Because you put a physical needle on the record, there were like horse race novelty vinyls where there were 6 grooves on the record. And depending on which one you happen to randomly drop it into, you would get one of 6 different results. Or sometimes you'd drop it in and there would be a bonus track at the end, or all sorts of things. Or it would end in a locked groove. But you can't do that with a CD because it's a laser following a track. You can't get it to do that. Inés, you came in with something and I cut you off, sorry.
I mean, I don't think what I said was right because playing it backwards and it sounding good, A, sounds unlikely, and B, would require special equipment, I think.
I think you should keep going, though. You're closer than you think.
Because it sounds like this is a German band. It's probably like very indie and they're trying something different and it made it sound like really good backwards and forwards or something like that, right? I don't know.
Is Erste like teacher or like maestro? I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Think more about what you said before you got to the play it backwards part.
It gets to the end and plays again. So it just loops and it's a looping CD. Although that's not really 42 minutes. That's just as many multiples.
No, that's just playing 20 minutes twice. Did they do some hack with the system that made it think it was twice as long? No, they can't. CDs don't work that way, do they?
You are closer than you think.
Can you change the frame rate or whatever the equivalent term for CDs are? So maybe it's recorded at half frame rate and depending on when you start it or when you stop it, you might get 2 alternating sets of sounds and one has one set of sounds, the other one has another one.
Did they put a different track in the left channel and right channel of the stereo?
Yes.
There we go.
So if you listen to just the left side,
Right.
you can hear all the songs for 21 minutes. Go back and play it again from the right side and hear all the other songs.
That is spooky.
I knew it'd be some weird hack, and I couldn't. Yeah. Okay.
So the mini CD had one track on it called Proverbs 2, consisting of the band's concert announcements. The 21-minute limit applied to stereo tracks. To listen to the first half of the track, you had to turn the mono knob all the way to the left, and then you could turn it all the way to the right to play the CD again and listen to the remainder.